If you've encountered a situation where you posted responses to a forum thread and received acknowledgements, but your posts are not visible, several factors could be at play. It's important to systematically investigate these possibilities to identify the root cause and find a resolution. One potential reason is a technical issue. There may be temporary glitches on the forum server, the user's web browser, or internet connection. The forum software might have encountered a problem preventing successful posting of content. Firstly, to address a potential technical issue, refresh the forum page. This simple action can often resolve temporary loading problems. Secondly, try logging out of the forum and then logging back in. This can reset the session and clear any cache data that might be interfering with posting. Thirdly, clear the browser's cache and cookies. Accumulated cache data can sometimes cause conflicts. The method of clearing cache and cookies differs between browsers, so consult your browser's help documentation if needed. Fourthly, try using a different web browser. If the problem is browser-specific, switching to another browser can bypass the issue. Fifthly, check your internet connection. Ensure that your internet connection is stable and functioning correctly. A dropped connection during posting can prevent the response from being saved. Another potential reason could be moderator approval. Many forums, especially those focused on niche topics, implement a moderation system where new posts or posts from new users require approval before they appear publicly. This is a safeguard against spam, irrelevant content, and violations of forum rules. To determine if moderation is the cause, firstly, carefully review the forum rules or frequently asked questions section for information about moderation policies. Secondly, look for any messages or notifications indicating that your post is awaiting approval. These are often displayed prominently on the forum. Thirdly, if you are a new user, check your email for any messages from the forum administrators regarding account activation or post approval. Fourthly, if unsure, contact the forum moderators or administrators directly. Politely inquire about the status of your posts and the moderation process. Spam filters can mistakenly identify legitimate posts as spam due to various factors. Spam filters are designed to identify and block unwanted messages, but sometimes they can be overzealous. Firstly, check your forum profile settings for any options related to spam filtering or content preferences. Adjusting these settings might prevent future posts from being flagged. Secondly, examine the content of your posts for any words or phrases that might be flagged as spam. Avoid using excessive capitalization, promotional language, or suspicious links. Thirdly, if you believe your posts were incorrectly flagged, contact the forum administrators and request that they be reviewed. Provide them with the details of your posts and explain why they are not spam. Character limits restrict the length of posts on some forums. This is done to maintain readability, prevent excessive scrolling, and ensure that discussions remain focused. If your responses were very lengthy, they might have exceeded the character limit. Firstly, check the forum rules or guidelines for any mention of character limits for posts. This information is often found in the forum's frequently asked questions or help section. Secondly, if a character limit exists, use a character counter tool to check the length of your posts before submitting them. Many online tools and web processors offer this functionality. Thirdly, if your post exceeds the limit, try summarizing your points or breaking them into multiple shorter posts. Focus on conveying the essential information concisely. Manual moderation involves human review of posts by forum staff. Even if a post doesn't violate explicit rules, a moderator might choose not to publish it for various reasons such as irrelevance, poor quality, or being off-topic. Firstly, carefully review the forum rules and guidelines to ensure that your posts comply with all requirements. Secondly, consider whether your responses are relevant to the topic of the thread and contribute meaningfully to the discussion. Off-topic or irrelevant posts are often removed. Thirdly, ensure that your posts are well written, clear, and easy to understand. Poorly written posts might be rejected due to lack of clarity. If you've exhausted the above troubleshooting steps and your posts are still not appearing, it's advisable to contact the forum administrators directly. Explain the situation clearly and politely, providing details about your posts, the date and time you submitted them, and any steps you've already taken to troubleshoot the issue. They may be able to provide further insights or resolve the problem on their end. When contacting administrators, be polite and professional. Explain the problem clearly, providing specific details such as the thread title, the date and time you posted, and the content of your responses. Ask for assistance in resolving the issue and avoid making accusations or demands. After contacting the administrators, allow them sufficient time to investigate the issue and respond. Forum administrators are often volunteers or have limited time, so patience is appreciated. Follow up politely if you haven't received a response within a reasonable time frame. If the problem persists despite your efforts, consider exploring alternative solutions such as posting on a different forum or contacting the forum's technical support team, if available. In some cases, technical issues may be beyond your control and require intervention from the forum's technical staff. Remember that online forums are communities with their own rules and guidelines. Respecting these rules and communicating politely with other members and administrators can help ensure a positive experience. If you are unable to resolve the issue through the above steps, it is possible that your posts were intentionally removed for a reason that was not explicitly communicated to you. While this can be frustrating, it is important to respect the decisions of the forum administrators and move on. Do not repeatedly post the same content or engage in disruptive behavior, as this could lead to further action against your account. Consider whether your posts are appropriate for the forum and contribute to the discussion in a meaningful way. Ensure that your posts are respectful of other users and do not violate any forum rules. If you are unsure whether a particular topic is appropriate for the forum, it is best to err on the side of caution and avoid posting about it. If you have a concern about the forum's moderation policies or practices, you can express your concerns to the administrators in a constructive and respectful manner. However, avoid engaging in personal attacks or making inflammatory statements, as this will only escalate the situation. Ultimately, your success in resolving the issue of unposted forum responses will depend on your ability to systematically troubleshoot potential problems, communicate effectively with forum administrators, and respect the forum's rules and guidelines. By following these steps, you can increase your chances of resolving the issue and contributing meaningfully to the forum community. Furthermore, when constructing your posts, consider the following best practices. Firstly, use clear and concise language. Avoid jargon, slang, and overly technical terms that may not be understood by all readers. Secondly, proofread your posts carefully for grammar and spelling errors. Errors can detract from the credibility of your message and make it more difficult to understand. Thirdly, format your posts for readability. Use headings, subheadings, bullet points, and white space to break up large blocks of text and make your posts easier to scan. Fourthly, cite your sources properly. If you are referencing information from other sources, provide proper citations to give credit to the original authors and allow readers to verify your claims. Fifthly, avoid personal attacks or insults. Focus on the issues at hand and avoid making personal comments about other users. Sixthly, be respectful of different opinions. Not everyone will agree with your views, and it is important to be respectful of other people's perspectives. Seventhly, stay on topic. Keep your posts relevant to the topic of the thread and avoid going off on tangents. Eighthly, be mindful of the forum's rules and guidelines. Familiarize yourself with the forum's policies and adhere to them at all times. Ninthly, use appropriate language and tone. Avoid using offensive or inflammatory language and maintain a professional and courteous tone in your posts. Tenthly, provide helpful and informative content. Focus on providing value to the forum community by sharing your knowledge, experiences, and insights. By following these best practices, you can create posts that are well written, informative, and respectful of other users. This will not only increase the likelihood that your posts will be approved by moderators, but also enhance your reputation within the forum community. In addition to the above considerations, it is also important to be aware of the potential security risks associated with posting on online forums. Firstly, be careful about sharing personal information. Avoid posting sensitive information such as your address, phone number, or financial details on public forums. Secondly, be wary of phishing scams. Do not click on links from unknown or untrusted sources, as they may lead to malicious websites that attempt to steal your personal information. Thirdly, use a strong password. Choose a password that is difficult to guess and does not use any personal information. Fourthly, keep your software up to date. Regularly update your operating system, web browser, and antivirus software to protect yourself from security vulnerabilities. Fifthly, be aware of the potential for malware. Scan any files that you download from online forums with antivirus software before opening them. Sixthly, use a firewall. A firewall can help to protect your computer from unauthorized access. Seventhly, be cautious about trusting other users. Do not assume that everyone on an online forum is who they say they are. Eighthly, report any suspicious activity. If you encounter any suspicious activity on an online forum, report it to the administrators immediately. By taking these precautions, you can minimize your risk of becoming a victim of cybercrime while participating in online forums. Remember that your safety and security are your responsibility, and it is important to be vigilant and proactive in protecting yourself. If you are unsure about the safety of a particular online forum, it is best to err on the side of caution and avoid posting there. There are many other online forums to choose from, so you can always find one that is safe and reputable. Finally, if you are still having trouble with your forum posts, consider seeking help from a more experienced forum user or a technical support professional. These individuals may be able to provide you with additional insights and guidance that can help you to resolve the issue. They may also be able to identify technical problems that you are not aware of and recommend solutions. When seeking help, be sure to provide as much information as possible about the problem that you are experiencing. This will help the person who is assisting you to understand the issue and provide you with the most effective solution. Be patient and respectful, and remember that the person who is helping you is doing so voluntarily. By following these tips, you can increase your chances of resolving the issue of unposted forum responses and contributing meaningfully to the forum community. Remember that online forums are valuable resources for sharing information, connecting with others, and learning new things. By participating in a responsible and respectful manner, you can help to create a positive and productive online environment for everyone.